Hello everybody, and welcome to the Daily Rotation video series where I go over each of the free weekly heroes in Blizzard's Heroes of the Storm. And today I am here with Pyril. He is going to be playing Diablo. He's going to be backing me up a little bit as I just started playing Jim Raynor. I'm starting to get the hang of him a little bit, so I wanted to showcase him as he is one of the free heroes this week. Jim Raynor is a very good hero for new players because he has a very simple approach. His E ability is a passive, so you don't have to worry about activating that. It does it for you. So you just have to worry about his Q and his W, of course, launching his ultimate. He is also a very viable character for veteran players, so he's not just aimed for new players. He's just it's very easy to play, so you can kind of focus on a lot of other things going on in the map. So as a new player, you're able to learn, the objectives better. You'll be able to kind of see what's going on. And for a veteran player, it allows them to also look over the map, see what's going on, help direct their team while they're pushing down lanes or capturing objectives without having to focus heavily on the abilities. Hopefully, I'll be able to showcase him today with the help of Diablo here. So let's see how things go. And we are back once again on the Cursed Hollow with the friendly team of Thrall, Sonya, Gazlowe, Sergeant Hammer. And on the enemy team we have Falstad, Muradin, Tyrael, Zagara, and Illidan. So no support characters across the board. Should make for a nice, fun, interesting matchup here. For our level 1 talent for Raynor, most people like to go with Seasoned Marksman. Certainly a good talent when you're going to be laning a lot, which I think we're going to be, yep, you know what, we're going to pick that up. Basically what it's going to do, the more minions I kill, the stronger my auto attack damage becomes. And the reason why this is so popular on Jim Raynor is because his auto attack is the primary source of all of his damage. He does get the penetrating round, which does do a little bit of damage to enemy heroes, and not too much to minion waves. Mostly what he uses to clear out waves is auto attack and his Inspire buff, which he will give to all the friendly minions. Let's get out of here. Looks like Illidan's going to try to pursue us, and he is going to fail, which is great. We're going to inspire the troops and just kind of stand here and try to auto-attack. We'll want to kind of poke here at the heroes. Hopefully, it looks like Thrall is coming up to help us out. With Hammer and Sonya up in the top lane, I feel like this is probably not a bad setup. Gazlowe and Tyrael in the bottom lane. Or, excuse me, looks like Gazlowe must be alone in the bottom lane up against a Tyrael and Falstad. So we'll see how that goes. He may end up needing more help, but it looks like the enemy team is trying to kind of rotate their heroes. They may just be trying to figure out, who fits up against what lane better, which is a very smart thing to do. If you're in a situation where you're up against someone who counters you, just ask the friendly team if you can move. And as simple as that. Most of the time, people will be kind enough to just say, yeah, man, we'll switch lanes. I totally understand that that's not going to work very well for you. Just like Zagara. We are going to need to back out here. Looks like we are in a lot of trouble. Our passive healing will kick in. Hopefully, it will save the day. Yes, it does. Up in the top lane, Hammer is up against a Zagara, and that is not a good combination as she's a sitting duck in siege mode. But we're going to come back here and just continue to try to keep these two off of this lane. I don't think we're going to be able to contest a whole lot against a Falstad and a Muradin. We're actually going to have to recall. Illidan and Zagara up in the top lane. They do seem to be gaining a little bit more advantage than we are up there, which is too bad with the Sergeant Hammer. Gazlowe, though, pushing uncontested in the bottom lane. He will get us to level 4 where we can take Vampiric Assault. We are going to need that since we don't have a support character on our team. Basically going to allow us to stay in the game a lot longer without having to recall. Let's go up to the tribute here. I would understand if Gazlowe decided to stay back. It looks like Sergeant Hammer is recalling. We're in a tough situation here. Let's jump in here. Completely miss our skill shot there. But will we be able to take down the enemy Illidan? Yes, we are.
First blood.
Now starting to focus on the enemy Falstad. He is starting to get away, so we're going to switch to Zagara. Falstad re-engaging, and we are able to take him down with the penetrating round. Certainly not the best idea for... I don't know why we're trying to grab the tribute. The enemy team is still here. We really need to make sure and wipe them before, we focus too much on that. Let's get out of the way. Taking a lot of damage from Zagara. We are going to push back Tyrael a little bit. Zone them out. And now we're going to head back down into the middle lane where we can start gathering some XP again after successfully picking up the first tribute of the game. Certainly excellent play on the friendly team side. Looks like Gazlo is heading back down to the bottom lane where he belongs. I'm a little surprised that he even came up. If you have a specialist in the bottom lane on the Cursed Hollow, for the first tribute, I generally suggest that let's use our Inspire, get the troops going here. Completely miss Illidan again. I haven't played Raynor in a little while, but that's really no excuse to be missing that skill shot, as it's a pretty basic skill shot that a lot of heroes have. We'll just say that. Nova's got the snipe. Let's push back Muradin. Muradin, we don't want any of your business. For our level 7 talent, we are going to pick up Mercenary Lord. Is great if you're planning on taking mercenaries a lot. Man, we have Gazlo, so I don't think I'll be doing that. I'm going to pick up Penetrating Round Slows. It's just going to make our queue a little bit more tougher. Let's see, Muradin is here. He is looking to engage. We're going to push him back a little bit, and now he's slowed. So basically picking that up just makes us a little bit more useful in team fights. I think Ramil will take down the enemy Muradin, well overstaying. We are going to push back Zagar and Tyrael. Sonya almost has the tribute, but she is stopped at the last moment to Zagar, but we do secure the kill on her, and I think we will secure the kill on Tyrael. If Thrall can make it in time, he does body block me at the last second. I'm fairly confident I would have been able to get that shot off in time before Tyrael crossed the border. We are going to head back down into the center lane. Once again, as in most matches, we are just trying to race to level 10, where we can start engaging in team fights a little bit more aggressively outside of just objectives. Let's see, looks like Thrall did decide to come and help us out. Good thing we didn't fire off our shot, as we would have missed again. We are going to push Tyrael back. Try to keep them as far away from our minions as possible. Jim Raynor, he's definitely a very good for laning. So you want to try to keep the enemy heroes away from your minions. We do take down Muradin with an excellent placed penetrating round with the support of the friendly Thrall. Let's come up here, take a sip from the fountain of youth, and jump back into the fight. Gazlo is leaving the bottom lane. I'm assuming he's going to pick up some mercenary camps. We are going to go back. I don't know why I left. We're almost level 10, so I do understand. The tribute is down at the bottom, so hopefully the friendly team will rally together to pick up this tribute and curse the enemy team. For our level 10 ability, we are going to pick up Raynor's Raiders. It's going to call down some Banshees from the sky, and it's going to put a ton of pressure. Let's use it right now on Muradin to help zone the enemy team out. Let's focus them back onto Illidan. You can decide who to focus them on at any point while they're up. And as you can see, they're doing a massive amount of damage to the enemy Illidan, taking him down, and we are now starting to focus on the enemy Tyrael. Will we be able to take him out? Yes, we will. Back away so that we're not in his bomb range. We're going to cast our Inspire on the friendly team.
All too easy.
Move back in. We do secure the curse, which we can now push with a lot more pressure than we were just a second ago. And that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully Sergeant Hammer, oh yeah, she's got the right idea. Coming in to push, sieging up. Personally, if I was Sergeant Hammer, though, I would have sieged up a lot closer, because now she has to unsiege, walk in, do some regular basic attacks, and then siege up again. Not a big deal. But Sergeant Hammer, she's my girl, so I like to point out things about Sergeant Hammer when I see her. We are pushing down the bottom fort pretty quickly here. We are uncontested. We are level 13. The enemy team really falling behind on XP here. For our level 13 talent, we are going to pick up, let's see, I'm going to pick up Double Barreled. It's going to allow us to use our Q twice and just blast through those guys, and then we have our Q up once again. Just to continue to do pressure. I mean, if we can take down this bottom fort, which I don't think we can because we only have 7 seconds left of the curse, but let's take down as much of it as we can. Sergeant Hammer, with her help, we are able just to push incredibly fast. Let's throw our ultimate down on Falstad. Let's move him back to Illidan, as Falstad is heading back into his base where my Banshees, oh, we want to get out of there. we are able to take down the enemy Illidan, and now our Banshees are about to fall. Not a big deal. They did serve their purpose. Let's see if we can take down this. Whenever you get a chance to just quickly remove a fountain from the enemy team, it does make it very difficult for them because now they're going to have to start recalling more than just running back to their fountain. It looks like our push has effectively ended. I think we should get out of here. No reason to overstay our welcome. If somebody wants to hang out up here, let's see. I'm going to grab the vision. Oh, Tyrael, he wants to pursue. Certainly not what you want to do, buddy. Let's see. Falstad also re-engaging. Tyrael re-engaging. We are going to focus him down and secure the kill on the enemy Tyrael, but is he going to kill us? No, at the last second he decided to go the other direction. Very surprising. I'm going to just work on taking this camp here. I am almost out of mana, so I probably should be heading back to either grab a drink from the Fountain of Life or maybe just do a full recall. I think that would be best. Why not? Then we can start working on any number one of these lanes. Wow, we do have the boss right here. I'm going to change my mind. If we're going to have the boss pushing, let's push back Zagara. We are able to push very hard with the boss here. So I think staying in the fight hopefully isn't, I'm hopefully not going to regret this. I am able to get out for our level 16 talent. We're going to pick up Berserk. Let's just use it right now. It's just going to make us attack really fast, which is great since Raynor primarily focuses on auto attack damage. Will we be able to take out Falstad? No, we cannot. He does survive with just an inch of health. Sergeant Hammer showing up just a second too late. I think that would have been easily secured. The boss is finally down. The siege giants are there. I think the friendly team should think about heading over to the next tribute here, as the enemy team, not sure what they're up to. I don't want to say that the enemy team is doing anything necessarily to put themselves in this bad situation. They are just losing team fights. Our team is just wrecking them. Thrall definitely overstaying his welcome, but he may get the kill on Tyrael. No, he decides to bail, which is probably not a bad idea. Trying to run for his life. Personally, I think he probably should have just stayed and tried to get that kill, just because I think he was going to die anyways. He waited way too long before he decided to start that push, but my goodness, what a one-sided match. I do apologize. You know, I would prefer to show you guys matches that are a little bit more evenly matched, but as you can see, we've grabbed every camp on the board. The enemy team has done literally nothing. I wonder if they lost somebody in a connection. I feel like they did. They must have. This is just this is a little too one-sided. They definitely have a decent team setup to fight ours. You know, neither of us have support. We are going to engage and try to finish off the kill on Zagara. We are successful at that. Going to pop our Berserk and finish off the kill on Falstad. And now we are going to be bringing down the enemy Tyrael.
You just can't go around killing people.
Why?
As you can see, they are just not doing well at team fighting at all. Our team is working together pretty much flawlessly. Who are they missing? Are they missing anyone? It'd be interesting to see. I'll have to go back and look and see if they lost somebody or if our team is just doing that well at securing these kills. But either way, I think this is a great game to show off Jim Raynor. He's basically an all-around, very versatile character. He's good at team fighting. He's good at pushing lanes. He's good at grabbing mercenary camps. He doesn't overly excel in one area over the other. Let's drop out the Raynors for the last few seconds of the match. Let's say good game. Take a look at what we did here. Certainly weren't top hero damage. Weren't top siege damage. We were top XP contribution. Raynor generally isn't the top of either hero or siege, but he does a fair amount between the both of them. As you can see, I did a fair amount of siege damage, and I was pretty high up there on the hero damage. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Very quick and to the point game, but hopefully that helps give you an idea of how Jim Raynor is played. He's a very easy character to learn. Just because his E ability is a passive and his W ability is a buff, you really just have to focus on landing that Q and auto-attacking people to no end. I look forward to seeing you guys all next time.